What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sidewalk Social. I'm John.
I'm Gianni.
And I'm Jarrett.
Today we're gonna be going over a nice little hot sauce by BOOMBOX Cartel. It's called Don Fuego.
Ooh.
Now we've been excited to kind of review this. We're gonna share some fun things about us and just kind of go over our backgrounds, some music stuff, some production stuff a little bit. So we're just gonna be enjoying this nice hot sauce while we talk to you. Enjoy.
Let's get into it. A little story behind this interesting hot sauce is when America moved to the US in 2011, he couldn't find a good hot sauce that he really liked. So he did the genius thing of combining all the ones he's had in Mexico and put it into one hot sauce. So I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be very
sick, yeah.
We don't
I hope it's authentic.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's gonna hurt.
Unboxing.
We're about to unveil the hot sauce. Are you guys good with hot sauce?
No.
No?
I can be.
You can be?
I can be,
This is
but
gonna be-
it
yeah.
depends. It depends.
Are you?
I guess it also depends too. I like hot sauce. I do
Right.
like spice. Watch this burn my ever-loving mouth.
I'm not a huge hot sauce guy, so
No.
it'll probably burn me.
It's gonna be hot like their music.
Ooh, okay.
Some fire.
Gotta represent. Actually,
There we go.
Gianni's representing more than me, so
We're gonna open. Watch just like a steam of smoke come out really quick.
that'll be so.
Okay.
Oh, it smells bomb.
Really?
Yeah, it smells so good. That smells fire.
Is it potent? Let me smell.
Is it potent?
Oh, interesting. Hold on. It's very it has a sweet sensation to it, you know?
I get that.
But you can tell it's like
It's
there's
gonna be
some
hot
kick.
though. I
It
can
could be a
tell.
little-
There's a kick.
There might be a
for
little
sure,
kick in
yeah.
there.
He definitely has a great description on here too. So the hot sauce is called Don Fuego. And he says, with flavors inspired by the mountains of northern Mexico, combined with the flair of Texas, Don Fuego commands a blend
Shout
of
out.
both cultures. With enough firepower for the deep south and smooth enough for sultry Mexican nights, our cayenne hot sauce is the perfect complement to nearly any dish.
Interesting.
Let Don Fuego show us the way.
Hey,
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right.
How we just gonna drizzle it
So how do
on?
we do it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just pour it on.
And so
like
each
drizzle?
person would just
Pour it
get
in
like
your,
a
your
nugget.
water and pour it down.
Oh,
Easy.
gosh, dang
Easy.
it. I was supposed to pour like
Easy.
that. I know.
That's gonna be Gianni's.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
He's gonna have to burn.
Do we have any forks or anything by any chance?
Oh, now he wants a fork. Might as well give me one too then.
I did your old part.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Shawshank.
For you.
Shawshanks.
Redemption.
Hey, someone you get it. Thank you.
All right, hold on. I gotta put some on mine.
You got that, Gianni?
I'm
got
gonna
all
put it in
that
the corner
burn.
so I can just dip it. Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny's about to feel the burn over here. It's going straight to it. You want me to do it? I'll do it. I should suffer.
Okay, hold on. Let me just take a little on my fork, just to
Oh, he's going for the little baby.
Oh,
Watch
the
him
baby
just-
tester?
Watch him just start choking right now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. There's a kick. There's a kick.
Fuck, I see it on your face.
There's a
Yeah,
kick.
that looks.
Okay. Oh shit.
So,
Damn.
do we
Okay.
go for the first one?
Are we
and then
eating a full nug? Like.
full nug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it, guys.
Okay. I'm about to burn myself right now. So
Take
bad.
a little
Hey,
bit.
cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Oh wait, never mind. No, touch it.
Are you going for the whole
Cheers.
thing?
Cheers. There we go.
Or he's going for the whole thing?
We're doing it. Okay. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's got a little something in there.
We got John.
Whoa.
That's hot.
It's got a little kick.
It has a kick.
It's
Yeah.
got a little something. It says hi.
Which a good hot sauce should.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it's very flavorful too.
You okay?
You
Yeah,
good?
no, it's good.
You good? All right. I'm gonna go in for seconds. I didn't eat.
Yeah, definitely like his
It got like
sex.
10 degrees hotter. For
Right.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Let me get some water real quick.
Oh no!
It's not that bad. But like,
He's burning!
I love it.
It's got
Good job,
kick.
America.
It's nice.
Mm.
Dude, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
flavorful.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's definitely gonna be hard to focus on some of these questions.
I'm gonna start seeing hallucinating and or some shit. As you can tell from Gianni, it hits you immediately. It has a little sweet sensation to it. It's very spicy.
If you were to taste it, it kind of gives you like this beautiful sensation of like a sweet strawberry that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
been kissed by 10,000 suns. That's basically what I'm getting.
That's a really good description. I respect that.
that wasn't my experience. I would say. I had a little bit of a different.
How did you do
Like
that?
maybe kissing like lava.
Lava? Oh,
Yeah,
like direct heat.
more like
lava?
stabbing you in the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I would say it's extremely flavorful. I did get kind of a sweet sensation.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a perfect blend, to be honest. It's nice.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I would
It's very
consider
nice.
getting it, to be honest.
Especially for someone who has never had any hot sauce before.
Yeah.
Who has never really experimented with it. This is kind of like a really good first beginner.
Yeah. You're still going. You're like, yeah,
You're
dude.
like just eating all of them.
Yeah.
Hungry.
He's talking about
It's like
the
we never
sauce.
get to eat on set.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
We
taking
actually
advantage
starve
of this.
him. Yeah, we starve him. He doesn't
Yeah,
know
you
what to eat
actually
before we
they
go
keep
on.
me in the basement. No.
Oh my god. Is that one of the interview questions? Where do we keep John?
The basement.
The basement.
Along with the rest of his plants.
They're just
They get no sun.
Oh my god. I'm from Milford, Pennsylvania. I moved here last year to go to Icon Collective, and I've been here ever since.
I'm from Dallas, Texas. Moved here for Icon as well in January. I live in Glendale, and Icon's in Burbank, so that's pretty much where I'm at.
kind of a weird background. I'm from New Jersey technically, but I've also lived kind of all over the world. I think the longest I've ever stayed in one place was in Arizona, and I just moved here to LA also for Icon. I moved here in April, and yeah, it's been amazing.
I'm feeling the burn now.
All right, another
First
round.
question
I'm
down,
gonna go
yeah.
more for sure. It's just like I've cooled down a little
No,
bit
you're doing
now.
good. You're doing good.
Dude, well done. You got through it though. For someone that's not good with sauce.
It's really not that bad, honestly. Like, it's not that bad.
Shout out to Lauren with these amazing vegan.
Yeah, how are they?
These are
Trader
really
Joe's
good.
got some good ones.
Shout out to Lauren.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I wish I could just do like I'm gonna maybe do half of one just because I want less chicken but more.
More sauce.
But I'll do more sauce.
More fuego.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go full chick.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh god.
Full chicken.
already dodging the hot sauce.
Yeah, that's really good.
You don't want that getting the wrong side of your throat. You would start choking. That's so good.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like hot sauce.
It gets hot in here, man.
And sometimes when you drink the water, it kind of makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel it like. Yeah.
Let me get a water.
You know what?
Let me get water.
Grab
Yeah.
you. It kind of moves the spice around if you drink water.
How much did you take?
Whoa, that was.
Oh shoot!
Woo!
Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry. That one got to the back of my throat a little bit. We're
Dude,
good.
that's when it gets to the back of the throat.
Yeah, that's when it kicks in.
All right, next question.
First memories listening to EDM, or how did you find EDM?
I believe it was like 8th grade in middle school. My friend showed me Scary Monsters, a Nice Price.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Good
at the time, I
introduction.
was into like a lot of pop radio kind of stuff, like
Okay.
like Katy Perry, Kesha.
Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
some of those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I heard Skrillex for the first time, it definitely blew my mind into the fact that I wanted to do more research on the scene and all of its artists and what it has to offer. And yeah, my friends, they liked it at the time, but they weren't so into it as me, or they didn't want to get into depth like with it, like just like me. So I was like so interested and so wowed. And here I am today. You know, I'm actually I'm blessed to be out here in California and trying to make it. Trying to make music that I really love personally. Yeah, it's been a really good journey so far.
And even now blogging and stuff too, man. That's so
yeah.
awesome.
Now I'm doing some articles about different kinds of music stuff throughout the week, and updating you guys on music. So it's cool overall.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Super cool.
How about you?
I had like a similar experience. Cinema was my first song that like
Okay.
kind of got me in. Yeah.
Nice.
Such a
But
good track.
yeah, when I heard that, I was just like, "Oh, this is crazy!" Like all these
Right,
different sounds, like the
right.
vocals were cool, and then like I started getting more and more. My first show was Wolfgang Gartner, which is like
Oh,
a pretty
nice.
old artist. Yeah, like you don't see much of him. And then after my first festival, Lights All Night in Dallas, I was just like, okay, this is like
Yeah.
so much
That's-
fun.
yeah,
You
right,
know,
right.
get a good group. Like
Yes.
I don't know, it's just such a good experience. And then
Beautiful vibe.
now I'm just trying to make a living out of it. So,
Yeah. My first show was Cascade on his Atmosphere tour.
Yeah, that was my second show.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so
What?
sick. It was
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. It was in, I believe it was like 2011 or some year around there. But it was like, it blew me away to the fact that I was experiencing this music for the first time live, you know? It wasn't just in headphones or on laptop speakers. It was like out in person. Like
With visuals and everything.
With the actual artist.
Other
DJing.
people. Yeah, exactly.
And
Seeing the artist.
Yeah. Cascade threw down. He was amazing. He was
I
fantastic.
don't think there's a time in life where Cascade hasn't touched someone's heart.
That's
Like, in
true.
the EDM
Yeah,
scene,
yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
agree.
he's just so well
He's a
rounded.
lovable person, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I would say getting into the EDM scene, it had to be, I was a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I was going to more of the underground scene, which was so much fun back then. It was
Nice.
Back then it was kind of
Well,
like
it's like
old-
underground.
So like if you're going to warehouses or desert raves as they
Okay,
call
yeah,
them,
nice,
gotcha,
yeah. So it was super fun. You would get like the directions or the address like an hour to an hour and a half before the actual show, and it was really cool. And they was so funny. Theirs was called like Candyland, or like you would go to Bubble Bobble or something like that. Bubble Bobble was cool, by the way, because it was just this giant foam party in this warehouse.
Oh, okay.
You could literally not see anything
Pre-foam Wonderland.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like
That's kind of where the whole thing. Yeah, and it was cool because all the lights would be shining off it. It was wild.
Right.
But back then it was like listening to things like when Infinity came out. That was a big one. But yeah, that was kind of my introduction, was going to these things, and it was very like, the website back then was called don'tstayin.com. I remember it was kind of this secretive thing that you'd try to like hide from your parents and sneak out with your friends, go to these raves. That's kind of cool.
That's some OG shit. Right?
It was so much fun. Back then you had like rave fams, you had like rave names. It was really dope.
Yeah, right.
Chicken time. You have to add more to that.
I don't even want to know.
I know.
Wait, you like it?
I do. I love it.
Oh my god. My best show, I definitely, obviously I talked about how I went to Cascade for my first show, and it was definitely the most memorable for me. But I feel like I went to see Zed's Dead at Terminal 5 for their Northern Lights tour.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think Pusher was there. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this artist named Pusher.
Yeah, I know
He's
Pusher.
really good.
Sample packs and stuff.
Yeah. He opened up, and also Toki Monster was also there.
Oh, nice.
So she was really cool. I never really experienced her set before.
Yeah.
So she was really great. But Zed's Dead really, they always bring such amount of good energy and heavy energy to the crowd.
Live.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I love seeing Zed's Dead.
And just the venue in general was like really perfect for me. Even though it was like New York was 2 hours away, because I lived in like the Poconos, like in the middle of like the woods and stuff. So it was kind of hard for me to like go out to random shows all the time.
Yeah.
So it was just whenever I could, I was like so happy, and I was like so excited to see some of my favorite artists.
Yes,
in New York. And New York has a really good vibe when it comes to electronic music.
Great EDM scene over there.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I would have to give it up to Zed's Dead. So
my favorite show has to be Adventure Club.
Nice.
A long
Good
time
one.
ago. They just it was the first time I had seen a show from them. Dubs actually opened up for them, and it was just like, I've never been to a set where literally every song I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're like, I would have maybe chose a different song or something. Like every song I was like, yes. And they did such a good job of just like bringing such emotional experience to the show, just with like combinations of vocals and like their edits and stuff. I don't know, it was really cool.
Yeah,
that was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many to choose from.
Yeah, I know.
I know it's a hard one. It's like, I think best show. Well, probably, it's crazy to say, but I still think I would have to give it to Avicii 2015.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Really nice.
It was, I remember just being in that moment. It was me. We had a group of 6 out there. It was at EDC, and me and my friend.
Oh, I saw him that year.
Yeah, oh my god. Like,
that was the only time I ever got to see him on the main stage, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
literally right there. Oh my god. At Connecticut Field. And we, so we were there. We went into the crowd, and I just remember in that moment, like, there was a moment of like silence where I just kind of took it all in, started looking left, looking right, and it was just like literally everyone was crying. Like everyone was crying, hands were in the air. It just was like everyone was in such a moment that it was just like no one cared about anything else in the world besides being there for the music and just like in love with everything going on in life at that moment. It was just like, that whole set blew me away, and it was one of the reasons what pushed me to go for like produce my own music. So it's like,
awesome.
One of the many reasons why he's a true staple.
Oh, 100%.
Music in general.
Yeah.
So favorite artist, back then when I got into electronic music in general, it was Skrillex, for sure. And, deadmau5 and all those people, but definitely Skrillex was my number one.
Nice.
And for now, I've been really loving Oski's music.
Nice.
Yeah, Oski's so sick.
Oski's a really good underrated artist.
Respect.
God, he's so good.
Sound design, drums, everything, arrangement, he's amazing.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, my favorite Skrillex was definitely one of my favorites. Adventure Club,
100%.
like those two were so big to me. And then now, honestly, Illenium just does such a good job of giving me everything. Like he gives me the heavy stuff, he gives me just the emotional, everything just coming together. So
Nice.
Buddy.
I'll just stay right here. Okay.
For me, I would say back then it had to be a blend between your Martin Garrix, like Zed, Avicii. Now I would say most inspiring, one of them is the Firebird. I love Illenium. He's so good, and a lot of my music's inspired by him. But Also, people like I've been really into like William Black lately. Yeah, and like oh man, and who's the other one? Like Nurko. Nurko's been doing it for me. Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweating.
All right. So for my favorite merch, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this really underground company called Boogie Made. They make a lot of good, amazing merch, and they collab with a lot of good artists. Like you can see here, this is the BOOMBOX Cartel and Boogie Made collab, which is really cool. For mine, I would have to say their collab with Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a nice little jacket, windbreaker basically, with a hood, and it's really nice. And it's based off of her song she released a little while ago. Like it was like a couple years ago. It's called Messiah, and it's like based off that track, and it was really cool, really good design, and amazing quality. So I loved it.
My favorite merch definitely has to be Outlaw.
Ooh.
They just always have good stuff, and
Gotta respect.
I don't know.
Gotta respect.
They always
it.
have good stuff.
It always looks good too, walking around with that giant brand on the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Nice
for
look.
sure.
My favorite definitely goes to Seven Lions. His collab with actually Electric Family. This is actually one of their shirts, yeah. But the Seven Lions one was super awesome. One of my favorite artists back then and even now. And like, yeah, it's so cool because it has like his wording from like down the back. It's so sick.
Super cool. Favorite record label? Overall, I'm gonna have to give it to Bitbird.
Knew it.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Coming down the pipe.
How can you not like anyone on Bitbird? It's amazing. They got Taska Black, they got Trulu, they got Sanholo, obviously. They got Marcios. They have amazing. The list can go on, and it's all about family, and it's all about like writing just beautiful music and just spreading love. It's amazing, and just a little symbol, the little pixel bird. It's adorable. Come on,
kind of
It's
seriously.
a sick logo, yeah.
It's dope.
It's a cool logo. My favorite has to be right now Disciple. Just
Okay.
with all the
Yeah.
content that they're
Yeah.
posting, like
Respect.
so many helpful videos just with production. It's just cool to see all the artists working, and they just have such good music all the time.
Yep,
So
that's true.
yeah.
Mine definitely have to be Stampede right now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good call.
Martin
Nice.
Garrix's label is really hot right now. If you want some really cool music to listen to, go check out Stampede on Spotify. Their playlist is pretty awesome. They always have new guys coming up. So yeah.
Back to back, dream back to back. That's hard. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's a hard one.
There's so many
There's
artists
a
that
lot
we
out
all
there.
love, and we would all love to go back to back.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'd have to give it to Ricky San
Ooh,
for sure. He goes hard. I just saw him at Avalon, and his set was very interesting. And his music is always up there. And sound design and just. He's crazy, So I would love to just experience a set with him.
If I had to do a back to back, it would have to be with Jaws.
Oh, okay.
His stage presence is so sick. He just plays everything. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be a lot of fun. Going out there
Yeah,
with him.
that would be insanely
Yeah.
fun.
My B2B is a dream, but I would love to B2B with Martin Garrix.
Nice.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his energy on stage,
That'd
his
be
stage
sick.
presence, his music choice. I was actually watching Martin Garrix's little YouTube thing, his vlog, and it's so cool how he does so much work to set up and just how he gives so much back to all his team. I just think it's so cool. I would love to be a part of that.
So,
All right, we want to give a quick shout out to LaBelle Pierre for wanted to ask us all this amazing question. What is our favorite venue we've been to? Which is very, very interesting. I feel like not a lot of people get that kind of question when you ask someone, what's your favorite venue? In general.
It's always artist or festival.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say that my favorite venue was Terminal 5 in New York City because I've seen basically a lot of good artists there. And I love the structure of it. It fit a good amount of people, and it just felt like home to me. I saw Zed's Dead there. I saw Jaws. Saw other people. I'm trying to think. Who else? I saw What's So Not there.
Hey,
that was really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, just in general, the venue is very pure. So I love it.
Nice.
sweet.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite is probably Encore Beach Club in Vegas.
Hey.
Nice.
It's just cool. You got a pool. They have day parties and night parties.
Yeah.
They have a lot of room to walk around.
Right,
They have good
right.
artists, good dance floor.
I haven't been. That sounds really cool.
It's fun. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go to Encore Beach Club. It's
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
great.
It's cool.
They literally have the stage inside, that'll face the pool area, and
yeah.
you'll go
Right.
into
Yeah, because I
walk
see
around the
snaps of
pool.
it from
Exactly,
different
yeah.
artists and stuff like that, but I've never been there personally. So
Oh, yeah.
that sounds like fun.
No, it's
Good
cool.
choice. Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
All right, wait. Let me look this one up really quick. 'Cause I'm just seeing.
One sec, guys. He'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Doesn't even remember his favorite venue.
Intermission, chicken intermission, hot sauce. Oh,
Vancouver is one word.
oh my God! Come on.
No, it is. There's a club in Vancouver where I saw Audie, and I just realized how dope that fucking venue is.
You guys should try to check it.
That's sick that you saw Audie in Vancouver.
Yeah, and I just remembered that, and I was like, damn, that club was so dope. It wasn't the Roxy, it was one of these though.
It's gourmet vegan.
I think it was Aura. Crap, I don't want to say the wrong thing. My favorite venue is gonna be Celebrities in Vancouver. I got to see Audie in there, and it was lit. Yeah, it was dope.
Nice.
No, legit, they had this huge open dance floor, and I remember they had like there was so much seating on the sides too if you wanted to relax. But their dance floor was this gigantic like wooden dance floor. It's so easy to shuffle.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Was it a lot different than like a US?
Kinda, yeah. I
Okay.
felt like it was 100% there's more room. That's one thing the US needs to figure out is actually having room in their venues. Yeah,
That's very true.
and they had, it wasn't anything too crazy. They had really cool lighting, I think, set up, and I liked how they kind of accented the entire wall. It went from like the bottom all the way around.
Right.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
super easy to see because they had a second story that was all the way in the back. So like you could go up, go all the way to the balcony, and this huge bar up there,
Oh,
and then
cool.
like a bunch of like tables and a bunch of seating. So you could literally watch from up there down on the stage. It was
Oh,
kind of
nice.
cool.
Yeah,
You felt
I
like
love
you were-
that.
Really cool.
Yeah, so it was like I said, a lot of room, and it was a really good show.
Cool.
Nice. So for my favorite festival, I wanted to give it to Moonrise. It was my first festival that I ever went to. It's in Baltimore at the Pimlico Racecourse. It was back in 2015. It was their second year of doing Moonrise.
That was before
actually.
all the like bad weather and stuff, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like this, I went 2 years in a row. So 2015, 2016. 2016, we almost got rained out because there was like some clouds overhead, but luckily it didn't. But then later on, they started kicking people out because of the rain. And it was very dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always had an amazing experience at Moonrise. The lineup is always so unique to me. I got to meet some of my really good inspirations. I got to meet like San Holo, BOOMBOX Cartel.
Hey.
And it was really funny. Americo, after he played, I said hi to him. And then I get picked up from the festival, and my parents are just telling me how, my mom met Americo from BOOMBOX Cartel in my hotel lobby that he was staying at. And also Valentino Khan was there too, and Mija, which is crazy. So we all got to say hi to them.
That's awesome.
Which is
What
really
the heck?
crazy. Yeah, it was really dope.
Nice.
Yeah, so overall, just a wonderful introduction to, personally for getting into the festival scene. So yeah, I would have to give it up to that.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine for sure has to be EDC. I mean, I talk about it a lot, but
The Mecca.
it's just the best festival. I haven't been to. There's a lot that I still want to go to, but I've been to Ultra, I've been to EZoo, a few smaller ones in Texas, but
Right.
there's just none that do it as big or as good as EDC. Like the production is
true.
always next level. They have the best artists, so many different stages, just like so many great seating areas. The art installations, all the
art in
different
general.
people walking by with like the acrobatics and stuff. Like
Stages.
it's tough to beat. It's tough to beat.
It is, yeah.
I cannot argue with him. That's probably one of my favorite festivals. Actually, I've been so many years in a row. It is just it's so amazing that they can actually top themselves every flipping year.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense, but it is such an amazing festival. I would say the other one I could argue though, I had probably one of the most amazing times at Nocturnal Wonderland.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Nice.
for
Okay.
camping and just. It was just like the whole vibes being there and meeting my Cali rave fam and just like how everything was on grass. It was amazing. It was next level. They did such a great. Which is funny, another Insomniac event.
Insomniac throws
true.
really
They
good
throw
shows.
Great shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy good. So this question comes from an amazing member of the Sidewalk team, Jina. Give it up for Jina. She does a lot of amazing Instagram live interviews with upcoming producers such as like Jaren, Madnab,
More Kismet,
and many others. So yeah, big shout out to her.
Yeah, go check those out.
She asks us, how do we start production? Like, what's our production, kind of flow? How do we get into it?
Right.
Like, what are the first steps?
Good question.
Personally, for me, I start off with like building the melody, and I twinkle around on the keys and stuff like that, see what really fits, or it just catches my ear, and then I put it down right into Ableton, which is the digital audio workstation we all work on, and then I kind of just get my drums in order.
You do it with MIDI, or you just playing them in, or what?
For melody, it's MIDI. For
Okay.
melody, it's MIDI, and for drums, it's all audio.
Your
for
audio.
sure.
Hell yeah.
And then I do a separate session for sound design because I found out personally in my workflow that if I try to combine the sound design with the arrangement and the overall picture of my song, if I combine them together, it gets a little complicated. So I like to have a separate vision for my sound design and for my arrangement, and usually they all just come together. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that's okay. I still have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, that's how I get started for sure.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How
I know
about
you
you?
got some good keys background
That's
too.
true.
so
Yeah, I did
that's-
play piano.
That's dope.
for-
You start with the melody.
Yeah, I did play piano for like 5 years, so
Yeah.
it has definitely helped me out over the years of production.
Yeah.
How about you?
I didn't start playing piano, so
Right.
like, but for me, I usually, so it depends. Like, if I'm doing a remix and I already have the vocals, I usually try to start with some chords under the vocals that fit nicely.
right.
A lot what I've been doing lately is singing my melodies. So I'll
Hey,
just
nice,
be like
nice.
humming like little lyrics or reading other people's lyrics, and then it
Right.
gives you inspiration to write new melodies. So it's
Yeah,
really cool. And
exactly.
when you sing them too, the velocity on the notes is changed. So it's not like all at the same velocity, which is really cool.
Nice.
That's really cool. That's a really good,
yeah.
effective way, especially because we're all making different kinds of genres. My method could work out for someone else, but your method could work out. It works for you. You know?
sure, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I can do that in the future as well if I start writing lyrics on my
Yeah.
own. So that's really cool.
Another great thing is I've also been stealing grooves from my favorite tracks and
Yeah.
being able just to use the
Oh,
drum,
yeah.
the drum
For
groove that they
everything.
have.
That's
so-
key. That's a really good point.
Yeah, very cool. If you're interested in learning how to get the groove from any songs, just hit me up on Insta or anything, and I'll let you know. Yeah.
So for my production, I would say that a lot of my stuff comes from it'd be an emotion or a feeling that kind of inspires an idea.
Yeah.
And then what I do is normally I'll find a few tracks, like maybe reference tracks that I really really enjoy the sound or kind of like the way the arrangement of the track is.
Right,
That kind of
right.
portrays what I'm thinking.
I kinda do
And-
that too.
Yeah, yeah.
It helps a lot.
Oh, it does so
Very
much.
good for
yeah.
mixes and stuff too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. To be able to compare to some of your artists that already have amazing music out there,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go in, I'll kind of hear how they portray that emotion in the song by like seeing how their drums hit or like did they use more percussion here, did they maybe use a lot more melodic elements here, and then what I'll do is I'll reference those tracks in my Ableton DAW, and then from there I'll go ahead and build the chords that now I feel inspire the emotion I was already thinking.
Right.
And then from there, so normally what I do is I build out the chords to kind of build a song. So legit, it plays a song on a piano. Because a lot of the times I like when my music can be brought down to the bare minimum of just a simple instrument.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and
definitely.
then I'll start with the drums for my drops or my choruses, and then kind of branch out from there. And that's kind of what inspires
cool.
my
Super sick.
flow.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
like that a
guys.
lot.
Thanks, appreciate that. All right, guys. So we had amazing comments this week from our last show, which was of our game show.
Yes, it
and
was.
some really good comments. Big shout out to Claim DDO. We love that. We were so happy that you enjoyed that video. Definitely want to start doing more stuff like that. That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, bringing
I
those
love
guests, it was so nice. It was a good time.
So for my comment, it's gonna be from Nightwalker, and he said Johnny's team sucks.
no.
A couple of things I want to address real quick with this comment. One, my name is Gianni, not Johnny. It's okay, like a lot of people call me Johnny, but it is Gianni if you are trying to spell it or pronounce it correctly.
It's Johnny on the internet now, boy.
I guess it's Johnny now if you guys prefer.
like,
But
it's
second thing, my team wasn't that bad. We only lost by a point.
They lost by one.
by 1 point, guys.
Come on.
I mean,
Sounds like someone's
I
trying to
didn't-
defend themselves.
Whoa!
When we won!
No, that's shit talking. That's rude. No, that's shit talking.
thank you.
That's
Yeah,
just
Jerry,
kidding.
get out of
I'm
here,
just
bro.
kidding.
Get
Goodbye,
out of
Jerry.
here.
We're just kidding.
Treat the hot sauce.
Well, Gianni, if that is your real name. No, he did a great job.
Oh my
you guys
God.
did well. You did well.